Maybe I'm old enough. I can't handle men like that. You get your shit together before you come to me. I am not going to fix your stuff. Hi everyone, welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the Old Lady. This is my reaction channel where I react to action and superhero movies that I'm seeing for the first time in order to understand the inside jokes and references in my ultimate viewing of WandaVision. I've been watching all the MC movies in the order in which they were released so I can experience them the way the fans experience them. But I've come to the end of phase 2, so I'm fitting in some other movies that I think need to be covered before moving on to phase 3. Even though these movies are not part of the MCU, I understand they're important. So today I'm watching Spider-Man 2. I enjoyed the first Spider-Man movie, although I did have some reservations about the villain and the effects that were less than impressive. So I'm hoping this one will do better in that regard. I did see this Alfred Molina. He's in this, who I really like. I've seen a lot of his other work, as well as Donna Murphy, who is an amazing musical theater performer. I'm always excited to see her. I've been watching Inventing Anna on Netflix this week, as well as The Gilded Age. And she has a bit part in both of those. So I'm getting my Donna Murphy fix lately. So I've got that going for me, which is nice. This is surprisingly high on the top 75 list that I've been using from Rotten Tomatoes. It's number 12. And seeing that just now, you know, raising my expectations a little bit. So let's get started and see what they can do with it. This is the cool style of the showing the characters. I'm remembering at the end of the other one, he walked away from her, so.
Peter, you're a nice guy, but you're just not dependable. It's your last chance.
Is he using the Spidey stuff to deliver pizzas? He's gonna lose all the pizzas. Uh-oh, are the pizzas gonna get destroyed? Oh, he took a piece though. Might cost him his tip. Oh! So how did he have all his clothes with him? Does he have his regular clothes under his Spidey suit? So I thought he was going to be a photographer. Is that not panning out?
I'll give you 150. 300. That's outrageous. Done. Give this to the girl. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I wish all negotiations were that easy. That doesn't really happen in college, sorry, but...
Your grades have been steadily declining. You're late for class.
Yeah, you're a mess, dude. Get it together.
Exhaust planning is not a major at this university.
But if it was, he'd probably be failing at that too. So that little motorbike was his at least. That's cool. I thought that belonged to the pizza place.
It's just that I miss your Uncle Ben so much.
Ben apparently didn't have any life insurance, really? Just like left her to struggle on her own, poor woman.
Happy
birthday.
So she was giving pretty serious kiss me vibes, but now she's got a kind of a boyfriend? Or is she talking about Spider-Man himself? I guess I don't remember how that ended, other than him walking away from her. Why is everybody so inept? Everybody's just so inept in this movie. It makes me miss Tony Stark, like these rich playboy guys who can pretty much do anything, and they're so sophisticated.
Rent?
Yeah, as I say, if you don't pay your rent, you don't get to use the bathroom first.
You sure you could stabilize the fusion reaction? Peter, what have we been talking about?
There's Donna Murphy and all her fabulousness. I suppose the suits have to be washed, you know. Oh dear. That does happen sometimes. Interesting. Well, get out of the way in case it breaks.
Then you think we should forgive them?
Just FYI, when you're on stage, you can't see who's in the audience. No, 9 times out of 10, you can't see.
You might want to.
Okay, so he was in the first one.
Can I help you?
So what's his connection? What is Bruce Campbell's connection with
I'm
these?
sorry.
I guarantee you, Who Born to Being Earnest would have a late seating option. What the hell is that? Yikes. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh dear. Is it wearing off?
It rides up in the crotch a little bit too.
Yeah, I'll bet. It's a very slow elevator. Oh, I had to go back and get his poor bike. I think it's probably trashed, dude. I don't think you can fix that.
Because we found the rubber band. It's a terrible joke.
Yeah,
But
that's a
thank you.
terrible joke.
Renewable energy and cheap electricity for everyone.
What is scrolling on that TV behind her? It looks like a Word document. Okay, that's kind of creepy. This is weird. So shouldn't there be something between the people looking and the actual fusion reaction? I guess I don't understand fusion. Maybe this is not nuclear fission? Oh, they said it was impervious to magnetic fields. Oh, the arms are. So I suppose the sun thing is making a magnetic force. Oh, it's like ripping all the things off the walls. Yeah, that'll happen. I don't think it's under control. Well, you're gonna tear the whole building apart, dude. Oh, that's a really unfortunate shard of glass. Ouch. Yeah, that little chip, yeah, that's gonna go.
Fusion from C7T1 to
Why are they covered like that? Just to look dramatic? I don't think those arms are gonna let themselves be cut off. That's like the thing out of the guy's stomach in 2001. Attaching under the guy's face. Ah, I hate that. Nails on a chalkboard thing, man. Yikes. I don't think the chainsaw's gonna help you, dude. Really? Okay, really? Oh, they have eyes in them too. That's lovely. Okay, good to know. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm sorry. I mean, it's kind of campy over the top, so I'm, it reminds me, of Little Shop of Horrors. Like the dentist scene in Little Shop of Horrors. The Flatiron Building would be awfully expensive to run a newspaper out of.
Dr. Strange.
That's pretty good. But it's taken.
I was going to say, there's already Doctor Strange.
What do you know about high society?
Oh, well,
Don't answer that. My society photographer got hit in the head by a polo ball.
Occupational hazard, I think, of it.
No. Peter was right.
I want one of them to have a tongue and, like, lick him on the nose or
Time is
something.
calculated.
My Uncle Ben's life insurance.
Yes, but I'm afraid it's just not sufficient to refinance your home.
How expensive is that house that his life insurance won't pay for it? Oh, just rip it off? That's clever. How much money can he carry with 8 arms? Or, well, 6 and 2 feet. Why aren't his thingies working? That's scary. Oh, geez, I could just tear his head right off. Uh-oh, he's got on me. Poor old woman's gonna have a heart attack. Oh, Stanley. All right, hi. Oh, that was good. Okay. Until it comes and grabs her again. Yeah, I don't know how anybody could think that she's supposed to, like, be in love with him where he, like, because he can't even.
After all these years,
Like, A, he hasn't told her, and B, he's such a mess. Like, Maybe I'm old enough. I can't handle men like that. You get your shit together before you come to me. I am not going to fix your stuff. I mean, I guess I don't have a lot of sympathy for him. I'm like, do your job and get your shit together. Like, I need those hands when I'm cleaning my kitchen, honestly. Make dinner and wash dishes at the same time. That'd be very convenient.
That's the problem. He doesn't know what to think.
But didn't they say it's been 2 years? Like, come on, dude. So is someone else going to pick it up and put it on? That is going to go with the eyes being the last thing to show. Oh. Really? What, so she's going to be completely inept too? Like, stop letting yourself get distracted by who's in the audience and who's not, dear. Chop, chop. Concentrate on the play. So you don't need the suit to help somebody. You can still help the guy.
What happened to Uncle Ben?
Is he actually going to tell her the whole thing? I hope so. He needs to tell somebody. She's going to be mad at him now? Like, he couldn't have foreseen that.
Fine.
Your father only obsessed over his work.
Good night, Bernard.
Okay. So he's got lots and lots of money. You think that he'd want to help Peter or give Peter a job at least? Like, yeah, I knew that was coming.
Don't hurt Peter!
I think it's a bit late for that. So there's an even amount of flame out of every single window in the entire building. Didn't we do the fire thing in the first movie? Let's see if they make this one different.
What am I supposed to do?
Just to scrape and repaint that wood. Those are very low pants.
Oh,
I remember when that used to be the style.
message.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Is this a nightmare or what? Like, what the hell? Is she gonna try to recreate that kiss? Oh, that's gonna be awkward. Whoa. Oh, goodness gracious. What the hell? Getting a little tired of, like, the women just, like, standing there screaming at the top of their lungs. It's getting a little bit old. Oh, he said he doesn't need his glasses anymore. Okay.
I want him strung up by his web. I want Spider-Man!
Okay, are you mad at him or not? Like, make a choice, dude. It just ends at a stop like that? Does it? Is that true? It's like Elastigirl, like stretched out. Oh, and they're all seeing his face, though. They'll know who he is.
We won't tell nobody.
Oh, so they're all going to keep his secret? That's nice.
You want to get to him, you got to go through me.
Me too.
I was going to say, I don't think he's going to have a problem with that. So he better take the mask off quick, because that'd be my first reaction. It's like, you know that. You know, I got to take the mask off. It's a very convenient little dagger that you just, because, you know, everybody just has one of those on their side table. Those glasses are great, though. It's very steampunk. They really like making her wet and like so that you can see her boobs through her outfit. And say there's one that's like the arms are gonna know she's there. Oh, whoops. I didn't say it's just going to keep sucking stuff into itself. But if it falls into the water, what is it going to do? Oh, it's starting to pull cars into it. Oh, dear.
These things have turned you into something you're not.
They say they've taken over his brain. I don't know that they're going to let him have his brain back. See, right now would be a great time for a little tongue to come out. Like, hello, no, no.
It was my dream.
Don't kill us.
You're right.
And the arms are like,
Now, think.
Unless the river.
Unless. There's always an unless.
Drown it.
Oh, she sees him without his mask on now. Uh-oh. All right.
Hi.
I don't think this is the time for conversation. Maybe just get the hell out of the way.
MJ.
Fuck, move.
In case we die.
It's so damsel in distressy, though. Like, seriously? She can't do anything to help? She's just going to be in the way? So that's the first time we've seen him, like, actually crawling on a web. That's cool. And they just get to stick there? Now, after all that, the cops finally show up. It's like living in Minneapolis right now. So he's still sitting there thinking? He spends a lot of time thinking. It's very Hamlet in that moment right there. So, except that he actually makes a choice right away. Oh, a whole other secret area of the house. Don't get cut on all that glass, though. Maybe you should have, like, gotten rid of it before you walked through it. Just a little preview for the sequel. I think if it's gone this far, you're like standing there in the dress, you better be sure. The guy must be really rich. Because that's a lot of flowers.
Tell her not to open the caviar.
That's what he cares about. She probably should have made her choice well before that point, I think. It's weird because they haven't really dated or spent any time together or, you know, it's like, do they, I mean, I know they're neighbors, but. So you don't want helicopters around your webs. They'll just like chop them right in half. So that was a fun movie. I can see why it has fans. There were some fun bits, but a lot of it just didn't work for me. I mean, maybe I just wasn't in the mood for like the over-the-top stylization of some of the characters like Doc Ock and J. Jonah Jameson. Say that 10 times fast. J. Jonah Jameson, you know, and the newspaper spinning and all that, mixed with Peter and MJ and Aunt May and their kind of emotional realism. Like for me, that balance seems off in this film, and the transition between them seems forced. It's funny because it worked so well in Batman Returns. That kind of quirkiness mixed with the emotion of it, and this, you know, the attempts at the characters to connect with each other. But here it just seems really overwrought and kind of emotionally manipulative. It surprises me that it's still so highly rated, considering that it came out before Iron Man and the rest of the MCU movies. So you'd think by comparison that this would have gone down in ratings over the years. For me, this doesn't compare to any of the MCU movies or the Batman movies in any way. And honestly, I don't want to be mean, but I think it might be Tobey Maguire. Like, he just doesn't do it for me on screen at all. He does not yank my chain. That kind of quirky ineptness from him, it's not cute and it's not funny. It's just kind of sad and pathetic. Like, so I'm curious now to see if seeing a different actor as Spider-Man will help me get more attached to the Spider-Man series overall. Like, I've always thought highly of the character. I always thought it was kind of cool. I don't know. I've never really liked James Franco that much. And Kirsten Dunst is cute. And I liked her in Marie Antoinette a lot. I thought she did really well in that. But I don't know that there's much personality in MJ for her to play with here. All she does is stand there and scream. you don't even see any relationship build between her and John that would have showed us why she would even consider marrying this guy in the first place. So her leaving him at the altar doesn't really have any emotional impact. I don't know. Just, ugh. But there were some things I liked. I knew Alfred Molina was going to be fun to watch. And he does great. Like, it's so specific and funny. I thought they could have gone farther with like the person. I think I wanted all those little arms to have like their own personality. Like one to be really sarcastic and one to be really supportive and like be like Tony's little, not Jarvis, but the other little robot guy. That's always it's always like screwing up at him, you know, like the arms could have been like that and been really funny. The effects didn't look too cartoonish to me. There were some silly moments that really kind of was making me go, what? Come on. But they were definitely better than the first film. And, you know, it's 18 years old, so I can't fault it too much, I suppose. I don't want to rag on it too much. Because I know some of you love this movie. And I can understand why. It makes sense. But overall, like, it just didn't work for me. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to follow my channel and hit the notification button to receive notice when I upload a new video. And help me figure out the whole YouTube algorithm thing by hitting the like button. If you have comments or recommendations of what I should watch next, I'd love to hear them. So make sure to leave a comment. I'm sure you're going to have arguments defending this one. Go ahead. We can chat about it back and forth. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night.